What's going on, guys? Seth here from Team Union Seth, back as your coach of the Philadelphia Fearows for our Week 3 team builder in the IPL against Stjuin. I'm not exactly sure how to say that. Anyway, he's in the RPL with me as well. He was the New York Garchomp, so he's the team that beat me the first week. So looking to get a little bit of revenge in a different league. But anyway, as you guys know, my team, I have Mega Scizor, Zygarde 50%, Milotic, Lycanroc Dust, Slurpuff, Electrode, Greninja, and Necrozma. So I said in the last video, in the last IPL video, that I wasn't going to do team builders for this anymore or at all. And I decided to change my mind. I like doing team builders, and it kind of helps me understand the team a little bit more anyway. So I thought it'd be fun to still do them. I might combine them, but put them both in the same day. Not completely sure yet, but here it is. I did pick up Greninja for this week, because every week we pick a different mon, or pick a mon to add to our team. So I picked up Greninja, which is really cool. It gives me some more hazard support in spikes and toxic spikes. It gives me more of an offensive, it's Torrent Greninja, by the way, it's not Protean or Battle Bond, Torrent Greninja. Gives me more of an offensive water type, which is pretty cool, and then it gives me some dark stab, which will be really, really nice. And it gives me a little bit more speed at 122. So let's get let's look at the matchup. So my opponent has the Mega Venusaur, Tapu Koko, Rotom Wash, Arcanine, Uxie, Armaldo, Crobat, and Stack Attacka. Zygarde puts in a ton of work in this match. Zygarde puts in a ton of work in general. If 1,000 arrows obviously hits everything. The only mon that really wants to take it is Uxie. Mega Venusaur still doesn't really want, it can take it, but it doesn't really want to. Uxie still doesn't want to, but it can, and it can do some, and it can fire back with an Ice Beam or an Ice Punch. But Mega Venusaur can be a little bit scary. I definitely think he's gonna bring it, but I don't think he's gonna do a whole lot. I have things like Necrozma and even the Mega Scizor, Zygarde. I have things that do decently well against it, but it can wall a good portion of my team, like the Milotic, Lycanroc, Slurpuff, Electrode, Greninja. So I think he's gonna bring it. I don't think it has the best matchup, but it definitely has a good enough matchup to bring. Koko, he's definitely going to bring. He can Volt Switch on everything but Zygarde, which can be kind of scary. So Tapu Koko has a decent matchup against my team. I don't really have anything that wants to take hits from it. Rotom Wash, I definitely think it's a bring for him. It does really well against the Scizor. It does well against Milotic, against Lycanroc even. Against Greninja, it does well, so definitely help him out there. Arcanine, I'm not sure. I don't think he's going to bring Arcanine because I have Zygarde and Greninja and Milotic and Lycanroc. I don't think he's going to bring it, but I think it's possible, especially just for the Mega Scizor. Uxie, I think he's going to bring. Like I said, it's really his main check to Zygarde. It's really all he has to take to take 1,000 arrows. Armaldo, I'd be surprised if he brought Armaldo. I mean, it kind of gets wrecked by most of my team. Crobat, I don't think he's going to bring Crobat. I don't think it has a whole lot of use here. And then Stack Attacka, I think he will bring, but again, I don't think it has a great matchup, and I don't think he's going to be able to do a whole lot with it. So getting right into my team. Starting off, we have Reflect Bounder, our Necrozma, with Leftovers and Prism Armor, with Stealth Rock, Moonlight, Calm Mind, and Photon Geyser. 248 in HP, 252 in Defense, and 8 in Speed. So the Speed allows us to outspeed No Speed Venusaur, so running No Speed, we outspeed the Venusaur. And we're just Max Defense, Bold Nature, to be able to, take hits from some of his physical threats. So yeah, we're just bulky, being able to take those physical threats. And I did learn my lesson. I brought Moonlight this week so that we can heal up. This thing's main job is to get rocks up, and then if we can in the late game, I can set up a Calm Mind or two and potentially either break some of his walls, like the Venusaur, like the Rotom, or even the Koko. Or I can just end up sweeping in the end game. So pretty cool set. I'm excited for this Necrozma to see what it's going to do. Next up, we have Swift, our Greninja, our shiny Greninja. I love shiny Greninja. Choice specs with Torrent, U-Turn, Surf, Dark Pulse, and Extra Sensory. 104 in attack, 252 in special attack, 152 in speed with a rash nature. So this thing is meant to hit like a truck. We outspeed a max speed Arcanine or Uxie. So if he decides to run an offensive one of those, we can outspeed those at all times. This thing does massive damage to his team. He doesn't really have, Venusaur is his best answer. Rotom's decent, but doesn't really want to take a Dark Pulse. Everything else gets destroyed by this thing. So, and then Extra Sensory is there for the Venusaur, right? So he really doesn't want to switch into this thing. U-Turn is really nice for getting momentum while scaring things out. So if I bring this thing in on, like the Arcanine or the Uxie, I can just U-Turn out and get initiative, which is really, really nice. So that is our Greninja set. Next up, we have Disneck. We have Zygarde 50% with leftovers and aura break, substitute Dragon Dance 1000 arrows, and extreme speed. I was going back and forth between a sub coil set, a sub DD set, a choice banded set, trying to figure out which one I wanted to bring this week. I decided to go with sub Dragon Dance because the speed's really, really nice for the Coco, and outspeed anything on his team really. Substitute is really good for the Venusaur or for the Rotom if he wants to try to Willow or Leech Seed. I can set up a sub on that thing, or on either of those. So that's really nice to have. 1000 Arrows destroys his team, and then E-Speech is there for priority to pick off some things at the end or just get off some last-ditch chip damage. We have 104 in HP, 252 in attack, and 152 in speed with an Adamant Nature. So this thing is going to be hitting like an absolute truck. Adamant Nature with that base 100 attack and then 1000 Arrows on top of it. If we get a boost up, it is game over. So next up we have our Electro, me first ball. Assault Vest and Aftermath with Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Signal Beam, and Hidden Power Psychic. We have 252 in special attack, 20 in special defense, and 236 in speed with the Modest Nature. The speed allows us to outspeed Tapu Koko at any point. I was thinking about outspeeding Rotom Wash, but I don't think we're able to hit it. And even if we are, we'd have to be timid, but I'm pretty sure we're not able to hit it. Not able to outspeed Scarf Rotom. So that's not too big of a deal. But this is our main check to Tapu Koko. So we outspeed it. It's our main check. Even though Volt Switches and Thunderbolts are resisted by the Koko, the terrain is really, really nice and has my Thunderbolts and Volt Switches doing a decent amount still back to it. And it doesn't have a ground type. It doesn't have a ground type to take hits, so this thing can Volt Switch all over the place. It outspeeds everything, barring any Scarfers. So it's really, really nice. We have the Signal Beam for Uxie. HP Psychic is there for the Venusaur, obviously. So I like this set a lot. So I'm excited to see Electro put in some work. So it's really, really nice here. So next up we have Iron Man, our Mega Scizor with the Scissorite and Technician, U-Turn, Bullet Punch, Aerial Ace, and Defog. This set's pretty straightforward. 8 in HP, 252 attack, 4 in defense, and 244 in speed. The speed allows us to outspeed a no-speed Arcanine and Uxie. So if he doesn't have any speed on Arcanine or Uxie, he runs those defensive. We outspeed them. We can fire off a nice U-turn. This is after... I'm sorry. I need to go to... Hold up. Let me go back into my calc because I think I need to put in less speed because once I Mega Evolve... How much do we need? Yeah, we don't need all that speed. We only need... Go back here. Almost. Yeah, we only need 164 in speed. Because this will be after we Mega Evolve the way outspeed the Uxie and the Arcanine. I think put the rest into bulk. Alright, so this is our set. 88 in HP, 252 attack, 4 defense, and 164 in speed. Again, we outspeed. Once we Mega Evolve, we outspeed Arcanine and Uxie if they don't have any investment. U-Turn is really, really nice. Stab U-Turn is really nice for his team. And then we have Aerial Ace for the Venusaur. And Defog just to keep rocks off the field. I mean, rocks aren't a huge problem for this team, but just to get them off the field, just preventing that chip damage, especially to help keep your Ninja alive and keep some of our bulkier mons like the Necrozma alive as well. And last but not least, we have Satan, our Milotic, with the Wackenberry and competitive Mirror Coat, Scald, Recover, Toxic. The Wackenberry is for the Koko, so I'll go over that in a second. Competitive is for if he wants to bring Arcanine and it intimidates me. I can switch this thing in potentially on an Intimidate. If I predict him to switch into Arcanine, I can switch into my Milotic, get the competitive boost from the Intimidate, and just fire off really powerful Scalds. Recover to keep our health up. Toxic is mainly for the Rotom potentially. Excuse me, and even the Uxie. Or the Arcanine even. We have 136 in HP, 4 in special attack, 252 in special defense, 116 in speed with a Calm Nature. So really cool set. We outspeed a no-speed Arcanine. So we outspeed Arcanine or Uxie if they don't have any speed. And this thing can take a max special attack, modest Life Orb Thunderbolt from a terrain boosted Tapu Koko, and then Mirror Coat it back and destroy it and end its life. So we always take that Thunderbolt from a Life Orb modest Koko in the terrain, and we can fire back that Mirror Coat. So if we need to make sure we keep the rocks off the field for that purpose. So that's that. So we always take that hit. I'm really looking forward to seeing that set. I don't do mock battles usually, but I did test a little bit on the OU ladder, and I faced Tapu Koko and I lived the T-Bolt, and I fired back a Mirror Coat and ended its life, and it was so cool. So I'm really excited to see if that can work out in this match, but I'm going to get ready. We're actually playing the match in a couple minutes, so thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought and what you think of the team in general. But other than that, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.